The story of Daniel in the lion's den is one of courage, faith, and God's miraculous protection, found in the book of Daniel, chapter 6. Daniel was a faithful servant of God and had risen to a high position under King Darius of Persia due to his wisdom and integrity. However, Daniel's success made other officials jealous, and they plotted against him. Knowing that Daniel prayed to God 3 times a day, his enemies convinced King Darius to issue a decree forbidding anyone from praying to any god or man except the king himself for 30 days. Anyone caught disobeying the decree would be thrown into a den of lions. Although Daniel knew about the decree, he continued to pray openly to God, as he always had. When Daniel was caught, the king was deeply distressed because he valued Daniel, but was bound by the law he had enacted. Despite his efforts to save Daniel, the king had no choice but to throw him into the lion's den. Before sealing the den with a stone, Darius expressed hope that Daniel's God would rescue him. That night, King Darius could not eat or sleep, deeply troubled by Daniel's fate. At dawn, he rushed to the den and called out to Daniel, hoping for a miracle. To his joy, Daniel responded, saying that God had sent an angel to shut the lion's mouths, and he remained unharmed because he was found innocent in God's sight. In awe and relief, King Darius ordered Daniel's release and commanded that Daniel's accusers be thrown into the lion's den instead. Then, the king issued a decree declaring the power of Daniel's God, stating that he is the living God who endures forever. Through this miraculous event, Daniel's faithfulness to God was proven, and God's power was glorified across the kingdom. Daniel's life is a profound story of faith, wisdom, and unwavering loyalty to God in a foreign land. Born into nobility in Judah, Daniel was taken captive to Babylon as a young man during the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar. In Babylon, he was selected to serve in the royal court due to his intelligence, physical health, and potential for learning. Alongside his friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, he faced significant pressure to adopt the Babylonian customs and diet, including food that went against Jewish dietary laws. Despite the risks, Daniel requested permission to eat only vegetables and water, a choice that ultimately brought him and his friends favor and strength beyond their peers. Daniel's devotion went hand in hand with his remarkable gift of interpreting dreams and visions. Early in his time in Babylon, he was called upon to interpret King Nebuchadnezzar's troubling dream, which none of the king's wise men could reveal. Daniel, seeking wisdom from God, was granted the dream's meaning. He explained to Nebuchadnezzar a vision of a grand statue representing different empires that would come and go, emphasizing God's sovereignty over human kingdoms. This interpretation not only preserved his life, but also led to his rise in Babylonian government, showcasing that his loyalty to God empowered him even in a foreign nation. Later in life, during the reign of Belshazzar, Nebuchadnezzar's successor, Daniel witnessed the infamous "writing on the wall" incident. As Belshazzar and his guests were drinking from the holy vessels taken from the temple in Jerusalem, a mysterious hand appeared, writing on the wall in an unknown script. Summoned to interpret, Daniel declared the message. God had weighed Belshazzar and found him wanting, marking the end of his kingdom. That very night, the Persian Empire took control of Babylon, fulfilling the prophecy and demonstrating the power of God through Daniel's courage to speak truth to authority. One of Daniel's most profound characteristics was his dedication to prayer. Even as he advanced to high positions, he made time for prayer 3 times a day, regardless of political pressure or personal danger. His habit of consistent prayer exemplified his dependence on God for strength and guidance. Daniel's visions in later years, documented in the latter part of the book of Daniel, also revealed significant prophecies about future kingdoms, the coming of the Messiah, and end-time events, showing his role not only as a government official but as a prophet who received divine insights. Through each challenge, Daniel's faith in God grew, proving his resilience in remaining holy amidst pagan influence. His life and legacy endure as a testament to trust, courage, and dedication to God's will above all else.